Why would ISIS attack Sri Lanka? Because they can. In its post-territorial phase, the ISIS franchise will increasingly go global. The Sri Lanka attacks were overseen by Zahran Hashim, leader of the NTJ group based in the east of the island. It had sworn loyalty to ISIS, which earlier this year specifically called on loyal jihadist groups around the world to attack targets over Easter. 2 days after the attacks, it claimed responsibility. ISIS and its NTJ affiliate were able to exploit the political turmoil in Sri Lanka and the related security gaps. It is ISIS policy to target weaknesses and attempt to sow ethnic and religious division in order to undermine governments. The level of direct ISIS involvement in Sri Lanka is unsure, but assembling sophisticated bombs and stable suicide vests is not easy, and at least one bomber is said to have been in Syria in 2014. In 2016, the Sri Lankan government said 32 Sri Lankans had travelled to Syria to join ISIS. Some had returned, but were not prosecuted, as membership of a foreign terrorist organisation was not illegal. We're likely to see increasing attempts at major attacks around the world over the next few years. The threat is not regionally contained because ISIS is growing its global virtual caliphate. After ISIS lost its territory, it's thought thousands of fighters have tried to make their way back to their home countries. Wherever they end up, it's probable some will form new local groups taking orders from ISIS. This was behind the video message by ISIS leader Abu Baker Al Baghdadi when he spoke of a war of attrition. Estimates of numbers differ, but a notable 2018 study from King's College London suggested that more than 41,000 people from 80 countries were affiliated with ISIS. Most analysts agree that the majority are from the Middle East, but with significant numbers from Western nations. For example, estimates say about 6,000 Tunisians went to Syria, the highest percentage per capita in the world. Approximately 2,000 from Jordan, 600 from Libya. At least 4,000 Russians travelled, 900 from the UK, whose government says 360 have returned home. The Central Asian republics have similar problems. For example, about 500 people travelled from Kyrgyzstan. The scale is global. The USA, about 300. And from Trinidad and Tobago, with a population of just 1.3 million, about 100 people went to join ISIS. Atrocities could happen pretty much anywhere. Indeed, the day after the Sri Lanka bombings, 4 ISIS terrorists attacked a government building in Saudi Arabia. All were killed, but others are busy planning.